McDonnell Douglas EAV-8B Harrier 2 Plus. And there, the P1127 made its first conventional takeoff and landing in March 1961. And that September, its first transition from vertical into wing-borne flight. Here come the two Spanish Harriers from the left. Model, which was a transatlantic effort with British Aerospace and McDonnell Douglas as it was then, later Boeing, joining forces. And the first prototype of the AV-8B flew from St. Louis, Missouri in November 1978. The US Marine Corps bought it as the AV-8B and the RAF as, first of all, the Harrier GR5, later upgraded to the Mark 7 and 9.
Hello there, I have a QSC of 9 and 9 and 9 ahead, Sunfield 253
A very neat Piers aileron roll there, out onto the 45-degree line.
Harrier, it bought the early AV-8A model, one of the first generation Harriers. They called them the AV-8S, the Matador. And they were delivered from 1976, flying from the then Spanish carrier Dedalo, and from 1988, the new carrier, the Príncipe de Asturias. The first EAV-8B models, E for España, arrived in the late 80s, and then about 10 years later, these B+ models with a night and all-weather attack capability. Since 2013, they've flown from a helicopter landing dock ship, the Juan Carlos I.
To max performance turn to the left, aircraft entering at about 400 knots, not using much more than about 4G, but a good contrast here to some of the high performance aircraft that we have seen today and we'll see later on, that extensively go around that 360-degree turn, very, very close to their maximum G of 9, so you can see how different the radius of turn actually is.
The main mission of the Spanish Harriers is to provide the country's naval forces with the capability to attack surface targets from the air.
Hovering at 0 speed is actually quite a difficult concept to get your head around.
The two pilots for that demonstration, Lieutenant Andres Medina and Commander Manuel Rodriguez Guiner, both from the 9th Squadron of the Spanish Navy at Rota on the McDonnell Douglas EAV-8B Harrier 2 Plus.
So both the aircraft now being configured for what is termed as a slow landing. That'll be the flaps in the stall position. The nozzle's at 60 degrees, so about half of the thrust is going backwards and about half of the thrust is keeping the aircraft airborne, with a speed over the ground of approximately 90 knots.
They will be launching a C-17 during the taxiway outside the Harrier for the company video.
And a chance as they roll past to see the special air tattoo artwork they've done on the tail fins. Very nice. The Spanish Navy displayed